Welcome to our retirement, folks.
Oh yeah.
Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen.
Well, we haven't brought your book down. Did you have anything written down in it?
One thing I had written on it.
And can you remember it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fitville.
Oh, Fitville, yeah.
Do you remember Fitville?
Yeah, I've got my slippers on. My
Fitville slippers.
And I've got one pair of shoes that I had on. Did I have them on yesterday? Yes, I did. When we went shopping.
It's just funny, really, because everything we have lasts years, lasts us.
Yeah, we try to make it last, don't we?
Yeah. And, I mean, Fitville, we don't get... It's amusing, really, because most people that we watch are being contacted all the time by companies wanting them to promote their products, but we don't get contacted by anybody.
We want something about that reason, something about...
Silly
thing.
Yeah, things, inappropriate things, we get the odd contact.
Yeah.
But, it must be, what, a year ago?
Since we did... Well, they sent me them sandals, didn't they?
Fitville are an American company.
And they really were nice.
They are nice shoes.
They really were nice sandals.
Wide fitting.
But they just happened to be in the camper.
Aye.
So they're no longer with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have got another pair of sandals, a pair of blue ones, but they're not as nice as the Fitville ones.
I've got a pair here that I haven't worn since they were in sea.
Yeah.
Do you remember? When
the camper went in sea.
When we parked the camper on a beach, went shopping, and when we come back it were at sea.
And he had to run through the sea with his shoes and socks on them.
Right up to axles. Yeah, real scary.
I think they've dried out all right.
Oh yeah, they've dried out okay.
And they look all right.
Yeah, I thought that it had ruined them.
Yeah, I did. But they seem to have come through it all right.
Yeah.
It's just you haven't worn them, have you? Because you've had you've had your Fitville sneakers on them,
Yeah. They sent us, all in all, I think I've had three. I've got 3 pairs and a pair of sandals. 3 pair of boots, 2 pair of shoes and a pair of sandals.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh wow. And they sent you them black, like
Crocs.
Crocs, like a croc.
I gave them to David.
And David never has them off.
They were too big for me, and I won't wear them anyway.
No, they're not your type of thing, are they?
Not my style.
But David wears them all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah. In-house.
In-house. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I mean, we won't need another pair of shoes for ages. It takes me yonks to wear them out.
Yeah.
And what I tend to do is just keep wearing the same pair of shoes all the time until they're worn out, swing them, and then go on to the next pair. Wear them until they're worn out. So, it'll be ages. So, sorry, Fitville. We won't be buying any shoes for a while.
Yeah. I did like the sandals, which I lost. I've still got the pink ones. And they'll come out now. I thought I wore them on yesterday.
Keep dreaming about that van.
Do you? Oh, aye.
Oh. Do you know, when you were talking a minute just then, and an image of the dream came, it's gone.
Is it?
Yeah, how can something pop into your head and then disappear?
Straight away.
Completely, so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I was dreaming about it. Yeah. What did we do?
Yesterday.
When we came back, no, yesterday we went to Mark's.
We did.
And did a shop.
Mm-hmm.
We were only supposed to be doing a small shop.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be 70 quid. No, 80 quid.
What?
That was supposed to be just a few bits.
Yeah.
And then we went to Wetherby Whaler for some fish and chips. Say they are. Oh, they are by the curb. I don't know what's wrong with them. Look all right.
Yeah.
Actually, they weren't on par, I don't think.
Yesterday,
no.
The batter was nice and crispy.
My fish were wet.
The fish were a bit wet inside, weren't it? It still were white and
it was wet.
Tasty, but it were a bit wet inside the batter.
Yeah, it was.
Which is not, it's not usually.
No.
And the chips were a bit pale looking. They weren't as crispy as they normally are.
And my plate looked greasy.
Yeah, I think it were from the...
I don't normally see that.
No.
So,
A little bit, but everybody has their off days.
Yeah, maybe it's just an off day. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
And this morning we had a longboat, narrowboat.
Oh yeah, parked outside. It's gone now.
I'll show you. There's our Ernie. Got some fruit for breakfast before a cereal, or are we having croissants this morning? All right. And we've got a wild camper outside. Camped outside last night. He's on the other side of the canal, he's not on our side.
There's another one just past him.
Is there? There you are. Parked outside overnight, he's gone.
Opposite.
Yeah.
He's gone. I think he was waiting for the other boat, which is the same company, to go through this bridge down, this new bridge, because it's easier if two of them do it rather than just on your own, I think.
Yeah. So right, carry on is that bridge.
So, yeah, they've gone on the travels, the holiday boats. Yeah. I heard someone come back last night and jump on boat.
Tell you what, there's a boat up there. It's not a narrow boat, it's just a boat. And it belongs, I don't know who it belongs to quite now, but it's always there all the time, moored up near the barge pub. And we got up one morning, last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was floating down here.
Yeah.
It was floating sideways down the canal.
I think they were on it. There were
two guys on it. And they must have been in bed and somebody must have unhitched it during night.
And it had
while they were asleep.
Round.
Yeah.
I saw a runner stop and shout them or talk to them or something. And they got out and started it up, didn't they?
Started it up and took it back up.
Yeah. He obviously didn't know he was floating.
Yeah, he didn't. No, they wouldn't have done.
It wasn't going fast.
No,
it was just sort of gentle, very gentle.
Yeah, it was.
Get some weird people
Crazy,
knocking about on a night.
Can't leave out alone, can
No. Somebody broke into that place of Eileen's, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't know anybody had brought into it, would you?
No. Looks everything looks off. Well, they did replace the locks.
Yeah. Right.
So I was just going to say, so what did we do when I came back from France and packed it in?
I can't remember.
In France. I know we took all them leaflets out. It took.
I know you got a few tunings, didn't you?
Because we built a workshop in the garden. I was thinking about all we did to that house. And it amazes me when I think back to what we did to that house, because it were only a tiny house. It was called Adjacent Corner Cottage. It was a ridiculous name.
When we bought
it. Yeah. And it was basically two up. It was
three up.
3 up and 2 down. And then
a bathroom.
The colo were under the bedrooms when we bought it.
It was like a wash house, come cold place, wasn't it?
Yeah. And when I think, I mean, it had a really rotting lean-to on the back of the kitchen bit. Well, the galley.
The galley.
We're only in a very narrow space. And we tore it down and had a builder build a wall so far up, and then a new window frame.
Yeah,
and a proper pantile roof on it.
Knocked through into galley.
Knocked the wall out so that it extended the galley this way. And I actually built a kitchen. Didn't look bad. Didn't look too bad.
No. We blocked a door up where you went into galley and put the cooker in that recess.
That door that went into it off the room, we blocked it up, didn't we? Yeah.
So you went through what was an outside door, which went into what used to be the old conservatory bit. Yeah. That Dad built on, and
all part of that.
We made it all part of the kitchen, didn't we?
And then there was the front. we changed all the window frames for PVC, wood grained effect windows, and the front door. The door originally went into an alleyway. It was strange because this alleyway ran under the bedrooms.
Yeah.
And it came out, it was open at the back, and you just walked into the garden at the back.
To the back door.
So we blocked that end up, put a door with a frosted window in it on that end, and put a proper door on the front. And then eventually we joined it up. Because the dining room, which used to be the front room, was next to this.
Back.
That's Ernie.
Oh, is that Ernie?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I feel up my back, yeah.
Yeah, she said she was only in for morning.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Well. Anyway, you won't understand them details I'm trying to describe to you.
But we knocked through into the building on the other side of the alleyway, didn't we? Yeah.
I mean, we had a workshop built. We had that room made into a lounge, a front room. And then the barn, it was just knee-deep in straw and hen muck. And we dug it all out, laid a concrete floor. I went on roof, took all the tiles off, put some joists on it that were rotten, felted it, re-roofed it, did it all myself.
Who is it doing up there then on that ladder? That fella we got in. He fell off. Do you remember? You had to take him to hospital.
Wasn't he messing about with flat roof?
Chimney were it? Something to do with chimney that joined it.
I don't know.
Can't remember.
Ah, maybe.
Yeah, I know we were up there, and if we'd put a load of stuff outside on rubble, hadn't we? Rubbly stuff. And he fell off and ended up on top of rubble.
Had to take him to hospital.
Done something to his hand, haven't they?
Stitches, yeah.
Stitches in his hand. So wonder he didn't kill us then, really. Mind it, we're only low, wasn't it? A low building.
Yeah.
Wasn't very high.
Yeah. Yeah. But when you think how that, and I was thinking
how
about
it developed.
I concreted all the I made a driveway in, because originally I wanted a driveway. But it did have a cutaway in the pavement, so it did at one time it had a driveway in, but not for a car, Austin cart, no, probably. And I dug it all out, and then I laid concrete, and made a pattern of cobbles on the concrete.
Yeah, you made this frame.
I built that like a false roof between the house, the barn and the workshop.
Oh, yeah.
So that you drove under a canopy.
Oh, you did?
Did all plumbing sorts to that place.
You did?
When you think what it was like when we finished with it, nothing like it was when we bought it.
No, when we originally went in there, we put conifers in, didn't we? But we took quite a few of them out when we built the workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you put a fence in all down between us and next door.
Yeah.
Really?
So it were all enclosed.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'll go and get it. I've got the original sale thing. I'll show you it in a minute. Just a minute. Yeah. This is the house. This is the white gates. And that's the house there.
Up to there.
And our house was this bit here, this. It was the barn. That stable there. They're the 2 bedrooms up at top there. 2 bedrooms there. There's the barn there. And there's the door that went in that alleyway that I'm telling you about. And it was this here. So that's next door. We didn't own that. It was this side here that we owned, and the gardens which went further up that way. And it was, see there, it says price £14,850. We got her down to 14,000. And I've got some pictures here of the village.
Oh, that were out corner just from us,
That's a picture of the village going way back.
Well, you can tell it close, can't you? Yeah.
That's the post office.
Yeah, post office. And
that's a picture of the old post office there. That's the old post office. That's what that bit was, the post office in the village. And that's mill, where they eventually pulled it down and built some cottages on it. And this is our house. I'm going to show you a picture of our house. What it was like originally when it was the pub. It was thatched. See, it was thatched. It was a single story, and they built a floor above. I think it was in the early 1900s, I think. But that's the barn there. You can see the barn there. Yeah, It's what it was like originally, the Marquis of Granby pub. There's another one here.
Actually, it's the other way around, darling. It's this half that were ours.
It is, yeah.
And that were the
but it's in
Cottage.
reverse on here.
Yeah.
In reverse when I'm looking on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another picture of it. I've got 3.
3 of them, have you?
This is the Marquis of Granby pub. That's the Marquis of Granby pub that was opposite our house. So we were on this side of the road here, and there's the Marquis of Granby pub there. And that's Glad's house there. Yeah.
Funny, yeah.
And that's the shop in the village on the high street, further up from where we lived. And Glad, who lived opposite us, just next to the pub, she worked in that shop, did Glad.
Yeah.
In the old day when she was milliners, it was.
Cloth and...
Yeah.
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 They pulled these down, haven't they?
Yeah. So that's Waddingham Village.
Yeah.
Interesting photographs.
Yeah.
I kept them. So there you are, folks. A bit more information
about Waddingham.
About Waddingham. Yeah, where we live, where we had the piano shop. Well, a workshop.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for today, folks.
Yeah.
We've got Pamela coming, Pat's sister.
So I've got to get washed up and feed Ernie before she comes.
Okay, folks. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.